Hello and welcome to the Last Place Fantasy Football Podcast. My name is Ryan, and I am here with my co-hosts Ethan and Josh.
We're
It
back
is
again.
week nine Dynasty. Oh, I love it. I
We are in
love
the thick of
Dynasty
the season.
football.
Into
Oh.
the thick of
So
it.
we're here to talk about our dream lineup for week 9. We've already gone through our news.
Ryan has the worst team.
I mean, yeah, I have the worst team, of course. I'm only winning, but
Ryan's team is
that's,
butt.
That's it. Uh, alrighty then, Ethan. We'll see at
Just
the end of the season.
Yeah, we will.
Whose
We
team
will
was
see.
the actual butt. All right.
Josh.
So we're just gonna go ahead
Hopefully
and
not.
jump into this because we've already done our news for the week. So we're just gonna jump in. QBs. Josh, let's
All
start
right.
with you.
There's one right answer,
Okay.
Josh.
There is one right answer and has the same name as me. That is Josh Allen.
Trevor. Oh,
Ah.
whoops. We
Poor-
weren't on the same page.
Oh, apparently not.
Oh,
Again, no, I'm
gosh.
just kidding.
Whoops.
But yeah. Well, again, I always think we're there. I always think we're there.
No, you're not. You're not.
We usually are on the same page. It's kind of
Yeah, usually. All right, what do we go from? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Okay,
So Josh
Allen.
Allen for sure. Josh Allen, QB1. He's been dominating. Auto
Next.
start.
Auto start. Yeah. Okay. I've got one. Kyler Murray versus Seattle. I
Ooh,
think he's
Mr.
gonna do
Fifth
pretty
grader.
Well,
This
I
is
think
an
he's
upside
gonna-
game, though.
I think
I
he
don't
is-
like that pick.
I'm going
See,
Gino just to be
I think
different.
he's gonna run all over Seattle like a little toddler. So
I mean, all season. The
it's
only
hilarious
reason,
watching him.
yeah, it's like.
I want him mic'd up just while he's running.
Have you guys seen that TikTok where it's just
I
like
can just hear it
now.
now.
It's edited.
It's gonna be him going running.
yeah,
Oh my
and he's
God. This is good podcasting, guys.
Kyler is going to be like.
Welcome to the ASMR Kyler Murray sound
You're
effects
going to
podcast.
you're going to hear Kyler Murray yell out, "Dang it, Cliff!" But it's in like this tiny voice.
No, you're gonna hear his internal monologue of like,
Oh
gosh,
my
he
God.
couldn't have. Actually, yeah, because he's a fifth grader.
No,
He couldn't have.
the
He
green.
couldn't have taken out the extra film hours in his contract.
Yeah, but and then when he has the green dot for obviously for quarterbacks, but it's just a like Modern Warfare 2 game chat.
Oh, just like super muffled and like he's just getting cursed out.
Yeah, it's like my KD's better.
Oh my gosh.
But
Okay, so that was my
anyways.
pickup. So I was Kyler Murray.
well,
What do you have? any kind of-
I am very wary of this Kyler Murray matchup, and the only reason why is because the season
Kung Fu
metrics
King.
don't have Seattle as a good defense. However, the last 3 weeks they
They've
have
been
been
dominant.
very
Dominant.
dominant.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominant, and I think that there's
See.
a very young defense. They're kind of getting into the groove, and I think that's what's
Mhm.
happening right now.
So the last time Kyler Murray went up against him, he didn't throw very well, but he ran for 100 yards. So I see him running a lot, but
And you think
know,
the rushing security is what's
I don't
going to
know.
help you there?
I think so. I think his rushing ability, he may get one.
I guess we'll
touchdown
find
on the
out
ground.
next week.
So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Ethan,
But what is this thing, Josh?
Yeah, what is your?
Oh.
Oh, you guys.
Oh, I'm
you guys
Josh
have
Allen.
The same.
Yeah.
oh, you're Josh Allen. Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah,
Josh
yeah,
Allen.
we're
So you
both
guys
macking
don't
on
really need to
Josh.
talk about it. Okay,
Oh.
so going up to Josh, our Josh, running back.
And now
What's
joining
your
us live here,
Okay.
Josh
One.
Allen.
Yeah. So, all right, you want me to just say both my running backs here?
No, RB1. Let's do RB1.
Austin Eckler. At this
Okay.
point, he has been dominant since week 3. I overreacted on him greatly, but I still think there had to have been like a mutiny essentially for him getting carries. But with Mike Williams out, and I have no idea what's going on with Keenan Allen. Josh Palmer is definitely banged up at the moment. It might be the Austin Eckler show this week.
Yeah, I'm doing the same
Okay.
thing. I'm going Ekes. He's
Okay.
my RB1 in fantasy. He's my RB1 for this competition.
And he is
Okay.
RB1 for, I
This season.
believe, the
Nah,
league.
Chubb passed him up. Uh, but that's only because Eckler was on a bye.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So
And
but he's only passed him up by 12 points.
interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, technically, yeah, because of the bye, Eckler's running back 4, but if you go like per game, it's been like running
Oh,
back
he's
1
won by a
territory.
mile.
Yeah, if you go by per game. So since week 3, especially. So
And I think
you are
I
not
think he
wrong
puts
on
up
that.
40 this week.
There's a good
Really?
chance, dude. Honestly,
Interesting.
it's just because, I mean, think of it this way: Chargers literally are what, 4, not 4-2. I think they're either 4-3, 5-3. They had their bye week, so they might be 5-2. Don't remember their record off the top of my head, but I mean, Chiefs are right there. They have to fight for a playoff spot.
They still lose to Falcons though, but I think he puts up just an absolute show.
Yeah, so I think they're just gonna have to use Eckler because he's the last guy standing. Rashawn Slater's been out,
Well,
a lot of injuries to the
can I
receiver
tell you why I
position.
think though? Like beyond just injuries, that they've been having, like there's just been a trend with running backs getting targeted against the Falcons out of the backfield.
So
Like
I have
it
to I
happened for
have
Lenny. It happened this last week against Carolina with a little bit. It was more like wide receiver screens, but still kind of that screen flare out type of game.
Ethan, I don't think it's just the Falcons. I think that's been a league wide trend, and I think
Yeah.
it's the response to defenses going with the cover 2 shell.
Hmm.
And so because of that, they're trying to like flare out to running backs and to basically force at least one of those safeties to come down.
Yeah.
So I think that's just kind of been the response. But yeah, like I think you called it in the very beginning saying this is a running back season. And I think it certainly has. I give you credit there because we've seen league wide scoring down than compared to past years, but the run
Yeah.
game and the running back usage is all the way back.
Well, didn't I say like the
Yeah.
top 10 I saw being over like 250?
Yeah, and
And the top
we're on
10
pace
right
for
now
that.
is Mixon at 143.
Mixon has no Jamar Chase. He's going to get used more. But if we want to take the top 10, just to take a quick side note, Nick Chubb's already over 200. And then you have Saquon, McCaffrey, Eckler, and Derrick Henry all at 190. So
cusp,
they'll hit it.
Wow.
Josh Jacobs 171, Ramondre 161,
Lenny,
Fournette 150, and Aaron Jones 153. Mixon at 143. Kamara just finally turned the Jets on at 140. And that's not even including
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook, Damian Pierce,
Tony Pollard,
still and Tony
Gibson
Pollard is
maybe.
Dang.
And
Yeah.
ETN has a chance, I
yeah.
think, too, now that he's number
Yeah.
one.
Pollard and ETN are the ones I would look for to enter that 250 point club. And the only reason why is because they're now fully V guys. And I think Tony Pollard showed it's like, hey,
I deserve
I'm the
number
top
one
guy.
spot.
Yeah, I deserve the number 1 spot.
Yeah.
So I
I
think
think
it's a
so,
very
too.
astute point by you, Ethan. I think it's coming
Yeah.
to fruition.
Thank you. Compliment me more.
Okay.
You're the cardinal of the Church of
Sing your
ETN.
praises.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, so that is your guys's
So
or
this is
no,
why
your
I'm the cardinal. I
RB1.
gotta have
is
the
it just your
compliments.
your RB1.
Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
RB1 too.
Yeah, Ethan's RB1 is CMC, so you know.
Well, shut up. Mistakes were made. I looked at the Panthers schedule and not the Niners because I'm exhausted always. It's a long day, all right? It's a long day.
So moving on to my RB1,
Dalvin Cook.
who's been on a bit of a tear last couple of weeks. Alvin Kamara against Baltimore. I think they're gonna try to bottle him up, but I think he's
Ooh.
about the only weapon that they have right now other than Olave.
Question.
So I
Question
think
for
he's
you,
gonna do
Ryan.
well. What?
Interesting.
Are you surprised that Kamara didn't get traded at the deadline?
No.
I'm not.
Well,
I'm
all right
not
then.
surprised either. Honestly, I thought that was like one of those way out there. Like,
Yeah, that's one of the only weapons that they have there right now. At least
Yeah,
on
but a
in the
first round pick
running
is a
game.
first round pick. He's getting old.
well,
True.
I don't think. Here's
But
the thing. Like,
there's not any good running backs coming that I think would be available.
well, here's the
There's
thing.
not a lot of them.
I don't think. I don't
know
think
about that
Kamara would
one.
have gone for a one. I really don't think Kamara would have gone for a one because, like,
That's kind of
unless
fair.
you're the Browns, unless you're the Ravens, unless you're the Falcons,
Falcons.
like, yeah, unless you're Tennessee, like they value the running backs a lot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, dude,
And
Arthur Smith is a
everyone
little
else
freak
is,
about his running backs.
yeah, and everyone else is just like, nah, we like all the other positions minus running back. Like, I don't think you'll see a running back in the first round unless they possess a skill like CMC, for example. But and on top of that, were the Saints going the only team that really needed a running back and could not do it for some reason was the Rams. Were the Saints willing to give Alvin Kamara to the Rams? I don't think
No,
so.
no shot.
And I think and the thing is, Denver needs a running back, but Javante is going to come back next year. They
They're
don't
not gonna
have the
spend
capital
for
to
Kamara.
for Kamara. And on top of that, you have no idea what's going to be
No.
with Russ at this point. Like any expectation you had has thrown out the window.
I think the only op was with
and
the
crushed
Falcons,
with
and they're not going inter-division.
yeah, they're not
Yeah.
going into the division exactly. So that's where I thought it was just not going to happen.
Okay,
Personally.
fair enough. Fair enough. Good pick, Ryan.
So
I'm just
let's go
surprised you
ahead
picked Kamara
and-
with the Roquan Smith news too.
Yeah.
That's the
think
only
it's gonna
tough
be
thing.
fine. I think it's gonna be fine.
Okay, fair.
So
our
let's go
RB2s now.
ahead. Yeah, your RB2. Go ahead. Do your RB2.
Josh Jacobs. Last week was just a very fluky game. Anything has told you for the past few weeks, he's been dominant. Keep going with Josh Jacobs. I think he's been the mid-round league winner.
Ryan?
Yeah. I like Jacobs too. He's not my number 2, but I like Jacobs. He was going to be there in place of Alvin Kamara, but I decided for Alvin Kamara. My number 2 is Derrick Henry, which is also Ethan's number 2.
No, I want to be
So-
different now. I'm
Oh, you
gonna
wanna be
change
different
mine.
now. Okay, so he's
Watch.
gonna change his mind.
I'm gonna change it in the middle because I want to be different. I want
So-
Dalvin Cook now. But go ahead and talk about
So
Derrick
this
Henry.
man
Ooh.
ran for 219 yards and 2 touchdowns last
He was
week.
literally the
Physically
offense.
assaulted.
He was
Yes,
a beast.
the Yulee
Now
Titans.
against
The Tennessee
KC,
Terrors.
against KC, it'll be hard. It'll be hard for him to remake that game. Not against their defense, but I think game script is going to turn against him. But I think they're still going to feed the crap out of him. So I think volume wins out in this battle.
I can totally see that.
Yeah, I want
all
Dalvin
right.
Cook. Give me Dalvin.
You want Dalvin Cook? All right.
I trust
why
them
Dalvin
against
Cook?
Washington. I mean, their defense just hasn't looked good all year. Like, this is probably just going to be a score fest, which means more running opportunities for Dalvin. So I'll be
And
different.
a
I'll take him.
and a better blocking tight end.
And a better
Why would
block
you
and
put
tight
that
end with
on the group
Hawkinson.
chat?
What? What? What's on the group chat?
Oh, he put something in the group chat.
No, I'm just throwing shade at you because I have sleeper up to check like stats. So
You know that's not
literally,
me, right?
I know it's not you.
Oh, okay.
I keep seeing. I see Ethan made this move. Ethan made this move. And I was like, all right, you know what?
That was earlier. What are you talking about?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
this whole challengers. That's Philip, not Ethan.
Oh shoot! For
So I
some
was
reason,
like, what?
What the
are you
heck? Why is he throwing shit at me? I'm not even doing
I
anything.
know. That's why I
I'm
was
just
like, why'd you put that in
I-
the group chat?
Dude, I read it. I kid you not. I read it.
You know I'm the Church of ETN, Josh.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
And I saw CH and I thought it was Church of ET.
All right, Josh is a trash bag human
Oh
being.
my
On to the
gosh.
next round of picks.
Dude,
Terrible.
I'm literally
Okay.
just I'm out of it. Now
So, Josh, let's go
Yes.
ahead with your wide receiver
Oh,
one.
God, do I
No,
just
we all have the
concede?
same. It's all right. We can just say it. We can say it
Well,
together.
okay. Okay, you want to just say that one first? Because they're
Yeah.
interchangeable for
Yeah.
me. So
JJ.
all right. Three up, JJ.
Ryan?
JJ.
Oh, okay.
Our Sega Whiteside. No, just kidding.
Yeah, Ortega Whiteside.
Kadarius Tony.
I just like this matchup with JJ. I think he's gonna do real well. He's gonna do real well.
Yeah,
That's about
and
it.
they're going to figure things out, but they got to get JJ more involved though. That's the only thing that I've had concerns with, and I think it's because they're just figuring out adjustments. And so far, KOC's been able to make it work, but that has to get better though.
Well, and with this whole Hawkinson trade, it might bring a little bit of the heat off of JJ. Having somebody else out there.
Yeah, so it doesn't disappear in the middle of the game.
I don't know on the receiving end, but how have we seen it year after year? When Dalvin Cook gets going, you have to focus on Dalvin Cook. And then that's when JJ can just like, hey, I'm constantly attacking the secondary week in and week out. So that's why I still think that trade is all the more important.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got wide receiver 2, Josh?
Tyreek Hill, honestly.
Oh,
I like dude's been awesome this year. And at this point, with any of the he hasn't really gotten the touchdowns this year.
No, it's been all vultured.
He has been getting the receptions, and in a PPR format, like he's been incredibly valuable.
Been raking it in.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken,
well, no, he has the same problem. He either gets 30 to 40 or like 5.
Mm-hmm.
He still has the same problem he's always had.
Yeah, like so I mean, let's look at Tyreek Hill. Like since his lowest this week is still Buffalo. Buffalo was still the anomaly game. Totally understand it. But since week 4, 29, week 5, 13, Minnesota 31, Pittsburgh 14, Detroit 34.
He's gonna drop an egg this week.
I hope not. Against Chicago, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that Kyler Gordon plays the game of his life.
And Kyler Gordon's the best corner in the NFL. Ryan, who's your wide receiver 2?
Oh my goodness, you're really gonna say that?
Hot take. You heard it.
We need to get a hot take button.
Go ahead.
Just
like. Okay, so I've got T. Higgins as my number 2.
Ooh,
Kind of
like it.
A bit of a Hail Mary almost.
I freaked your dad
like
out
it,
with
though.
T. Higgins.
Out. Yeah, with Jamar Chase out, I like that.
Oh yeah,
he has. What?
Did
you just say?
Ethan,
oh yeah.
No, Ethan, with your dad about T. Higgins. I read that. That was funny.
Oh my gosh.
Ethan, you want to explain that?
What? How I freaked his dad out about T. Higgins?
Yes.
Did he not tell you the story, Ryan, when we were watching the game together?
Oh, I don't think he did. No.
So it was at the end of the game, the fourth quarter, and he was all depressed because he's like, "Oh, you beat me," because Hayden Hurst got like 3 catches in a row, and I was up by 1 point.
Yeah.
And it was their last drive with like 3 minutes left. And I looked up at the screen and I saw one-on-one coverage on the bottom, T. Higgins versus God, what's his name, Josh? The corner. Greedy versus Greedy Williams.
Yeah, Greedy Williams. Oh, really? Why did they put Greedy?
Right before the play started, I looked at your dad and I said, T. Higgins touchdown, next play. And then he looked at me. He kind of like, what? And then he threw it up. T. Higgins scored. And like when I tell you his jaw hit the floor, Like, it was funny, dude. I freaked him out though. I was
That's
just like,
awesome. That's awesome.
I saw that coming
So,
from a mile away.
Yeah, dude, 1-on-1, absolutely, he's going to take that.
yeah. So against this Carolina
And also, I'm a
defense,
Falcons
I think
fan.
he's going to do pretty well, especially with Jamar Chase out. So that's
Interesting.
I mean, that's it.
Very interesting.
Fair point.
It may be out in left field, but
Josh?
I think he's going to do all right.
Are we on tight ends now?
No, wide receiver 2, bud.
Well, mine was Tyreek Hill.
Oh, that's right. It's
Yeah,
mine then.
yeah, because we
I
all
got
said
Diggs.
JJ
I got
yeah,
Diggs. Diggs against the
yeah.
Jets.
Diggs.
I don't think Sauce shuts him down. I think Sauce is gonna get humbled. I can leave it there.
Maybe.
Ooh, I mean, he'd be the first person. I'll tell you though, Sauce has looked incredible this year, and I like this is to me. Play styles are not the same, and I'm not trying to make that comparison. But as far as impact on a defense, it's Darrell Revis like.
Really?
That's how it's been. Like
I still think he gets
no
humbled,
one's
though.
testing him. Yeah, Diggs is the one I think can do it.
I don't remember who I picked
Taking
to
him
be
out
my
on
tight
an
end, so I'm
island.
gonna be just as surprised as everyone else.
All right, so I'm sticking with the best tight end in the league right now.
God,
and
I
that's
hope
Travis
I picked
Kelce.
Kelsey.
Okay, Ethan, you can't have that flex.
Which one?
You can't have that
Oh,
flex.
we have a ruling. What
You
is
can't
the
have that
flex?
flex. ETN.
Well, we even yeah, ETN is a
ETN
flex.
is a flex.
So
Okay, I'm gonna say like 3 weeks after a breakout game where they're consistently like
His
a
breakout
top
game was
10,
last
top
week.
15 back. I'd say top 10. You can't consider them a flex
He's not
option.
top 10. He's
Ooh.
literally in my
Come
flex right now.
on.
well,
He's literally my
that's
flex right
dynasty.
now.
That's dynasty though.
That's dynasty. Come on.
Because I think Ryan gives a good argument that he's elevated above flex now. He's an RB1
He's
category.
like an RB1, like
because
Because of one game.
he would be no because of
one
2 games.
game.
The,
2 games. What do you mean?
Are we
You
just
kind
not
of New York as
even
like a spike?
Ramondre?
He
Even
had
Ramondre
18.
is a
He had 18. How are you gonna
yeah.
not say that's a spike?
Even Ramondre is kind of iffy for me.
No, Ramondre, I think is an RB2 category. And then ETN, I think both of them can't be in flex
he's been
category
scoring
anymore.
15 plus points for the last 4 weeks.
I'll be honest with you, Ethan.
33 points last week.
Do not belittle the Church of ETN by putting him in your flex.
Yeah.
He's
literally in my flex right now.
That is making less.
No, Dynasty.
Yeah,
see, Dynasty is the only place where that's acceptable. But
Okay,
I'm saying as far as dream lineups
Fine.
per week, he is not in there anymore.
Fine. Give me Pollard then. Oh no, he's on a bye. Never mind.
He did it again.
No, I'll take a swing. I'll take a swing then. I'll switch it out for Miles Sanders.
Oh, good pick. Okay.
Okay.
I accept that.
Even if he is still an RB1. But he's not technically an RB.
No, I accept Miles Sanders.
Are you putting
because
Miles Sanders in as your RB1 in Dynasty
no.
or redraft?
It's actually some people.
Are you a maniac?
Well, yeah.
Do you hate yourself?
I'm going up against somebody
My
who
name's
has
Ethan.
Miles Sanders in their RB1.
And today we'll be talking about self-respect.
But the reason though is because they have the Thursday night game.
Well, and I was gonna say bye weeks. He has a stacked team.
Anyways, Ryan, who's your tight end? And then will you tell me who mine is? I'm hoping mine
my
is
tight end is Travis Kelce.
Oh,
none other than Travis Kelce.
Is mine Kelce? Please God, tell me I picked Kelce. Please tell me.
Yours is non-existent.
Oh, did I not put one?
Yours is non-existent. You didn't.
Oh
my! That's why I don't remember.
Oh yeah, it's just
we have a form to fill out, people.
There's no
we
tight
have
ends.
Proof now that Ethan did not put a tight end. You did not set your lineup.
Literally
You have an
They're-
ineligible lineup.
it's a good thing that the games haven't started yet, so I can move someone into my tight end.
Dude, the game
Oh.
started like an hour ago when we
Yo.
started this podcast.
There ain't no points in
All
there.
right,
I can
okay,
still, I
okay.
can still put a tight end.
All right, to explain this to everyone, we do a Google form to help us out as
Yeah,
far as
but-
filling out
But you have
these
to
lineups.
you have to actually
And there
write it
is
in.
a-
There's not a space to put in a tight end.
Ethan, have you ever thought about just like copying the
Copying,
text, the
pasting.
text,
Do
and
you
then
think I'm
pasting
that
it?
smart,
Please
Josh?
do.
Do you think I'm that smart?
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have.
You're right, Ethan. We should never think of you as being smart enough to
That's
do
what I'm
copy and
saying.
paste.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Have
From
less
now on-
respect for me.
From now on, ready? We're putting on the kid gloves around Ethan.
Why
You
did
have to
you put them on
explain
like that?
everything.
Yeah,
Thank you. That's what I need.
we're putting you in timeout for ETN and the
Okay.
flex.
All right, now Ethan, what's your flex?
Wait, I have to get my tight
Well,
end
one-
first.
Yeah, what's your tight
Oh,
end?
I thought, yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta get tied in.
His tight end right now is the ghost of Tony Gonzalez.
Oh God.
And right
what?
now he still might score more than Cole Kmet.
You know what? Give me Ertz. Give me Ertz. I want Ertz.
All right.
I want
Going.
Ertz.
All right. All right. All right.
You want Ertz? All right. Cool.
I want Ertz. We're gonna have to make like
All right.
50 adjustments to my lineup because of
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah, you are. You have to write that down. Put in another submission whenever we
Yeah.
get done with this because I have to keep track of all of this, right? I have to.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I have to keep all of these scores.
All right, starting
right.
flex one, Travis
So
Etienne.
starting, yeah.
No.
Who else has an
no,
opinion?
No.
Me and
ET
Josh have the same
Fle- do we-
flexes, same exact flexes.
You're kidding me. Because I swear I picked those two to make sure that I what?
I wrote them down on my iPad like 5
I have-
hours ago.
I have them on here.
I wrote them down.
That's
like
amazing.
5 hours ago. We are at the same line, Josh.
So we are literally Josh Jacobs and Josh Allen versus Derrick Henry and Kyler Murray. Wow. Okay, so let me just start with my flex as Ethan has to. Well, we know his first one, which is Miles Sanders, but my first flex is Devin Duvernay. Rashad Bateman's going to be out for a bit. That injury did become worse than initially anticipated. So now it's Duvernay is the first guy, and they're not afraid to like use him in different ways. And I do think they're going to have to rely on him. It's also an easier schedule. Well, I know I'm saying as in a future tense for the rest of the season, but I think for this week specifically, yes, I understand Marshawn Lattimore may be on him, but this Saints defense has not been the same, and I think that can provide some opportunity for Duvernay.
I want to make a substitution.
Nope.
Oh, all right, Ethan. Do you allow this substitution?
No.
Can I make it? Really? We're
Wow.
going there, Mister. I didn't even put in a tight end. Really? You want to do
Ooh,
this?
he got
Hey,
you
the
there.
games
He
haven't
got you
started
there.
yet, all right? I'm all
He
good
got you
for my
there.
substitutions.
He got you there. All right, Ryan. I will
Ryan,
allow
you should
it. What
know
is your
better.
substitution?
No, Ryan should know better. I mean, me, I'm just
I
ashamed
should know
in
better.
general, but Ryan should know better.
I should know better.
You should know better.
Oh, do I have to put kid gloves on both of you?
I'm not saying that this is embarrassing
Yes.
for you, Ryan, but this is pretty embarrassing.
Okay, it is.
Says the one
But,
that asked
like
everyone to think of him like an idiot.
Well, I am an idiot. I'm stupid and
Literally
I'm proud.
asked us.
You're like SpongeBob.
God, look, this is Patrick.
No, this is
Okay, so I'm trading out Duvernay for Dante Foreman.
Okay.
Oh, you.
I allow.
Mm.
I allow.
I will allow it too, even though I totally forgot about Deontay Foreman.
Ryan still sucks. On to mine.
And
Miles-
then-
oh no, Miles Sanders.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
mine.
You have Miles
Yeah.
Sanders as your flex.
All right.
Okay.
My next
Yeah, your
one
next
is Scary Terry.
Same.
Literally, he's been super good as far as with Heineke as the quarterback. Heineke's actually willing to give him the one-on-one opportunities, and most of the time, hey, Terry McLaurin's a good wide receiver when he has the ball in his hands, or at least given an opportunity.
Really?
So I think just keep feeding him. And literally there has been a clear point differential. I don't know if y'all seen it. He scored like over 15 points the last like 2 weeks
Yep.
since Heineke
Yeah.
has taken over.
Yeah, he has scored 18 points
Heineke's
and
actually been
19
really
points
good.
respectively.
Yeah, because he's fearless. Like he's fearless. He has like the Brett Favre mentality without the arm,
Yeah.
but he's still willing to take the chances. So he like doubles down on it, which I do appreciate the heck out of him for that.
Fair enough.
Well, and it pays off.
And it does.
Okay, what's your second one, Ethan?
Ramondre.
Ryan,
Stevenson.
are we allowing Ramondre?
You already said yes. You can't take it back.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. We'll allow it this week.
I questioned it. I never made a ruling, but
Yeah, but your opinion doesn't matter, Ryan. So.
I'll allow it, but it can't happen next week. He's got to be one of your RBs.
I feel like that's fair if he has another like breakout week where it's like, okay, he's clearly
Why
a
another break?
Another?
He's been
What you
RB1
mean?
for the
I
last
need
3
another
weeks.
one.
He's
I
been
need
RB1 for the
more.
last 3 weeks.
Ethan, he has been the RB7.
More.
He has scored over 26 points. Well, 25 points the last 4 weeks.
More. Not good enough.
Oh no, Ryan, I'm with you on making this wrong. This is the last week.
This is
the
the
last week.
This is it. Yep.
All righty. Okay, so now
Bunch of haters.
Is that all of our flexes?
Yes.
Okay, my defense. Give me the Patriots defense. They are going up against the Colts, and nothing's better than an inexperienced quarterback against a Bill Belichick defense. So bring it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going
Mine
Patriots.
is the Philadelphia Eagles against Houston.
Also a very good choice.
Yep. I mean, anybody going against Houston.
And especially because I think all right, so I know we haven't, this is going to be an injuries, but they ruled out Nico Collins literally as we're recording this, and Brandon Cooks is questionable. So good luck, Davis Mills. I have no idea who you're throwing to.
He's gonna throw to himself.
Yeah, at this, Damian Pierce may have the game of his life. Out of sheer,
or he's gonna be injured. One or the other.
That's the fear. That is a big fear.
It's so their backups are Philip Dorsett, Chris Moore, and Tyron Johnson.
Oh, Chris Moore's not bad.
Wow, that is.
I like Chris Moore.
I like Chris Moore too. Great special teams guy.
Never.
All right, waiver wire pickup. Edmonds. Yeah.
Edmonds. Yeah.
I mean, after the trade, yeah, he's probably the best bet for.
And the thing is,
people who have dropped him.
There's so many people who have dropped him already.
In Dynasty, you might not have yet.
Yeah, he's probably a stash.
But in a lot of redrafts, people have let go of him because he's been useless the last couple of weeks. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Josh, it's your favorite time.
Yeah, that's about it.
Well, I also can confirm in our league, Tyler still held on to him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Of course he did.
Our favorite time right now.
He was asking for first round picks for Chase Edmonds.
Was he really? When?
I asked about Chase.
Well, at the big. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Right. What? Roto Trade sends first round picks all over.
Oh God, the boys.
Give me all the picks.
Oh no, not the Roto Trade.
For another first round exit.
Oh man. Oh, Tyler. Tyler, we're not sorry. We're not sorry, actually.
I love you, Tyler. I had to rib you on that one.
Chasing titles, taking losses.
Yeah. hear the full episode, Tyler. I love you. So, bust, sleeper, and lock is
Full
our
disclosure, we
favorite
do love
time.
you, Tyler, but we also hate you.
So,
no, we love you. We do.
all right, guys. So bust, sleeper,
Well, you know
lock.
what? I think Tyler's the lock to lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Ooh,
Oh,
I think he's a lock for
wow.
not even making it to the playoffs.
Oh no!
Oh, Ryan doubled down. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh
whoa!
no!
Wait. Hold on. I need to look at. I need to look at playoffs. I need to look at. Sorry,
He's
I
above
will
me right
gladly
now.
take this.
I know. He's like one game above me because of a tiebreaker
Oh yeah,
and a
he is the
game that he
6th seed.
shouldn't have won.
Wow, that
I mean,
who would replace him?
Me.
I don't know. Honestly, I was just throwing that out there for craps
Man,
and giggles.
I mean, you are one. You are tied. You two are technically tied.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is 2 weeks ago when we made that trade, he was up there. He was like, I think he was 2
Yeah.
games ahead of me.
Oh yeah, how the mighty have fallen. Honestly,
and now we're even, and I'm on a 3-game win streak.
yeah, and I've
Kind of
been
boy,
on.
Ryan. But you're about to get dismantled by Philip.
I am. Yeah, I am. I'm
Yeah.
gonna lose.
Ethan's about
I
to
don't-
beat me this week.
I don't have. I mean, half of my team is
Be a
either
good
on
one.
bye or injured. Like Tony Pollard by CeeDee Lamb by Jamar Chase
Out.
injured. And
God, dude, I hope your
Latavius
dad
Murray
beats Tyler though.
by.
I hope your
Dude,
dad
So,
absolutely
I'm
wipes the
screwed.
floor with Tyler.
So
That would
so
be
right
funny.
like right now I have CMC by Saquon by
Okay, we should probably end the episode.
yeah.
We should
Oh
probably end the
yeah, hold
episode.
on. Oh, we
Let's-
got
Oh,
bust
sorry,
sleeper
bust sleeper
lock.
lock.
Yeah,
Bust sleeper
yeah,
Oh, we
lock.
bust
gotta do
sleeper
bust
lock.
sleeper lock.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will tell you
We're just busy ragging on Tyler.
literally from my reaction to how you said it. My bust is Kyler Murray.
Okay.
Yep.
All
I
right.
like that.
I don't think he gets the big game that people are
Okay.
thinking with Nuke back.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Hey, my bust is Dameon Pierce against Philly.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Hmm.
Ethan.
Devontae Adams is my bust.
Okay. All right. Actually, before we do sleeper and lock, how are you guys viewing Devontae Adams? Because this has been a very up and down year.
He just doesn't seem in sync. I just don't like what's going on over there. And I think the Jacksonville Jaguars have a good defense.
Well, if anything, I mean, I picked Jacobs because of the rush defense hasn't been all that great, and that's what literally keeps everyone else in games. So, with I don't know, like everything seems out of whack. I don't know whether it is McDaniels. I don't know like what the issue is, but it's literally gone as bad as you can
Bring back Gruden.
See, I think he's fine.
boy.
I think
You think
he's
he's
had
fine?
games. I think he's had games where he's struggled, where he's been shut down, like against New Orleans. That was a horrible game for them. But that also happened in Arizona too. He was limited to 2 catches for 12 yards and a touchdown. The touchdown was a redeeming factor. But then he bounced back over the next 2 weeks with like 30 points. So I think he's fine. I think they'll bounce back. I think that was just a very bad game for them. I mean, he's getting the consistent targets. So I think he's fine. He just needs, I don't know. He needs the bounce back game.
Yeah, he is currently right now the wide receiver 9, and based on I think how people feel week to week, it doesn't feel like that.
So
yeah,
that's
but literally,
my take on it.
Literally, this past week was the lowest of targets that he has had, but he had like a weird illness or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so my sleeper for this week. Oh man, oh crap. That's you know what? Devontae Smith. Just because obviously the focus will be on AJ Brown, but I think if anything, what you have seen is AJ Brown has big game. Devontae Smith sneakily has like really good games after that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, my sleeper is kind of an odd one. I have Justin Fields versus Miami.
I am happy someone
Mm.
brought that. I like that pick. I like it.
I think he's a
Well
sleeper.
done,
I
Ryan.
think
Okay.
he if they get Claypool involved in whatever capacity they can right after this trade, if they get him involved and they start utilizing his rushing ability, and by him I mean Justin Fields, utilizing his rushing ability, as well as his cannon of an arm, I think they'll be fine, and I think he'll do well. I think he could be, a decent quarterback through this next year. But I don't know. I think Miami's defense has kind of been real squishy in their secondary as of late. So we'll see how that works out for him.
I really like that pick. And if you want to know something interesting, especially with Fields, he's the quarterback 11.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really think what we thought Trey Lance could be has been Fields. Which
Hmm.
and I only think the Claypool trade's only going to help him out.
Yeah. Oh, it will. It will.
Ethan, who is your sleeper?
I don't know. I got a feeling about Pittman.
I like it.
Okay. Against who?
The
Pittman was
Patriots.
Oh,
Pittman.
Pats. Okay.
See, I
That's
don't hate.
secondary you got to watch, though.
I don't hate it because the secondary is not as feared as in past years. Though Jack Jones has been very surprising, very good as for a rookie. But it's not like they have J.C. Jackson like last year.
Hmm.
I do think. I'll be honest
Well,
with you.
no one
I
has J.C.
think.
Jackson.
Yeah. Okay. I think Pittman is going to have a good game, but I also think the Patriots will take advantage of a few turnovers from Ellinger. That's
Oh,
personally
yeah.
how I see
I
it.
mean, I'm not
And
starting Ellinger, but
yeah,
me
and
personally.
literally
Yeah.
Pittman was like 2 catches away from having a touchdown and another long game.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah. I
Ellinger
mean, he
looked.
was like 2 plays away from flipping 12 points to like well
24.
over 20. Yeah.
Yeah. Ellinger looked really good. Like he looked surprisingly good.
I thought
So,
so. I think the O line's going to keep getting it together
mhm.
and they're going to be better to close out
Yeah.
the season as a whole unit.
So, lock, Josh, lock
Ooh.
it down.
All right. I don't want to take the obvious, to be honest with you. I really don't.
Okay, what's
Um,
what's the obvious?
okay, the obvious for me would be to say Kelsey or someone like that, just because
Okay.
it's always been the case. I personally want to bring up one of your flexes that you brought up because I don't think it's coincidence. I think if you have to keep riding it, and that's Deonta Foreman.
Yeah,
I think he is a lock to keep producing.
I think so too. I think he could end up being the midseason pickup that wins leagues for a lot of
Absolutely.
people.
Like he has
If he
been Charkandrick
continues,
West, but better.
yeah, if he continues on this streak of great games, he's had exactly 118 yards the last 2 weeks. So that's pretty impressive. And you're seeing very Derrick Henry-esque running from him. Very
And
like
he
smash
always
mouth
ran
football.
angry. And what
Yeah.
killed his career was just that Achilles injury.
Mhm.
And now, just being a few years away from it, everything's changed. Like
Yeah.
you're seeing the same person that you thought he would be.
Yeah, and being able to see that running, but not just the running. You don't see this type of energy from a fifth year back.
Yeah,
He's running with
He
that,
was pretty angry against the Falcons.
like you said, angry. Yeah,
a
he's
little
running
bit.
angry.
And then he
And
still lost.
and I think he's got something to prove now that he's getting an opportunity, and I think he's gonna take it and literally run with it. So
Also, for how fast that dude is, he's 6 foot 235.
that's why I'm
That's
saying Derrick
that's freaky.
Henry-esque running.
Easy.
Man.
That's freaky.
He's smashing mouths out there. My lock is kind of a given. AJ Brown versus Houston.
Oh, okay. That's actually decent.
I think he's gonna be toasting their secondary like he did last week.
Yeah,
I
Pittsburgh.
don't think he's gonna have a 3 touchdown game. Don't get me wrong. Don't think he's gonna have a 3 touchdown game, but I think he is a lock for at least 20 to 25 points. So yeah, that's my lock. Ethan?
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a lock. Insta
Okay.
start.
Insta
Insta
start.
And he's playing the Texans. So like, come on.
Yep. No, I agree with you there. That's a great pick.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's it, guys.
That's all,
Please be sure
folks.
to
That is all.
like and subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow us on all of our social media sites. Social media pages.
Follow us on our MySpace
Facebook.
page.
Yeah.
We have a MySpace?
Yeah, we have a MySpace. Yeah. I had to time travel to get it.
How do we pull off
but
Vine?
Go. Oh my gosh. So follow us on all of our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Last Place FB. Thank you guys for week 9. We'll see you guys for our
We're excited.
injuries podcast.
And I'm not going to lose
this
week.
Morning.
Yep. Well, you know what? I'll say it. Ethan and I are playing against each other. Good luck to you, sir. I'm going through I'm going through a bit of a skid, but that's fantasy there. It's all about how you respond.
That's been me like the last 2 weeks. Like it was like one like half or not half, but like 1/3 of my team, and now it was like the other third last week, and now I'm like back with everyone.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it happens honestly.
And I'm about to get smoked by one of our worst teams in our
the hell.
No.
The Helt Award winner.
Speaking of which, is Helt last place?
Yeah, he's last place still.
Oh, Challengers is last place?
No, he's not. There's no way.
No.
Here.
Hold on. No. Technically, Alex is still last.
Yeah, it's the Helt.
Yeah, Alex is.
Alex just crossed 1,000 points.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Granted, Ethan's had
I had a slow start. I had a very
you had a very slow start. Dude,
but I haven't been consistently bad.
I have taken everyone's best shot. That's the only thing that upsets me this year. That's been rough.
Yeah. Even our game's gonna be tight though. Like it's not like I'm just walk in and pee on you.
Okay.
What? What? Oh boy. Now
we need to leave.
Yeah, now that you said kid gloves, now I just imagine it's the kid in daddy daycare.
Oh, God.
Just all over the walls.
You're Eddie Murphy and I'm the kid in daddy daycare.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, I wish there was something else to end this podcast on. But thank you again for everyone for listening. Yeah, unfortunately, no. Thank you again for everyone listening to the Last Place Fantasy Football Podcast.
Remember your kitty gloves.
Remember your kitty gloves.
Oh, and sometimes you're right. And sometimes you are the man sitting next to me named Ryan.
What? Oh no, everything fell. Everything fell.
We're done.
Wait, what did you say, Ryan?
It was very fun. All right, we'll see.
Finish.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Whatever.